Apoorva, you're muted.
Yes, thank you for letting me know. Welcome to Tushita's meditation session, and we'll be beginning our analytical meditation practice on loving kindness. We'll start the process by arriving on the cushion and settling our minds on our breaths. Beginning by simply feeling the weight of our bodies and focusing our sensation on the point of contact our bodies make on the cushion. We'll try and experience the sensation of weight and the pressure we apply on the cushion itself, letting gravity take hold while keeping our backs relatively straight. Whether we are lying down or we are sitting upright, one of the most important postures is to keep our backs relatively straight without any tension and stiffness. We'll keep our spine loosely erect as if pulling a thread from the top of our heads right from our lower backs. It helps to think of our spines as the string of a guitar when we tune it. So we try and keep it not too tight and not too loose in order to get the optimal sound. Our hands can be on our laps and our knees bent if we are sitting in a cross-legged position. It helps to keep the neck slightly tilted towards the ground, again without any stiffness, just letting it loosely hang without sinking too much towards the ground and without keeping it too upright, as both those cases sometimes causes our minds to sink or be too restless. So we'll try and find a happy middle where the body is comfortable and the mind is aware and relaxed. Once we have arrived at this posture, and feel comfortable in our skin, we'll shift our attention to our breaths. Breathing in no special manner, simply following the natural rhythm, and feeling the will at which the breath enters and exits our bodies. We can focus our attention on the sensation of the breath that may be felt at the abdomen or the sensation that may be felt at the nostrils. Be it the rise and fall of the abdomen or the sensation of coolness and warmth alternating at the nostrils. We'll spend a few minutes continuously bringing our minds back to the breath without any judgment, no matter where our mind takes us, but just remembering to gently bring it back to the breath. As soon as we get distracted by a thought or a bodily sensation or an image, we slowly and gently peel our minds away from that object of distraction and bring it back to the object of the breath. We'll try to not pay much attention to the narrative of the mind, to the lists of tasks that we may have kept for ourselves, or the number of things that may have happened yesterday, or maybe thoughts of our sleep and our dreams. As for the time being, our only interest lies in the breath. We'll make our breaths the most interesting things about us and develop a natural curiosity about the inhale and exhale that our bodies know how to do very well. Without any special way of breathing, simply, naturally letting our bodies do their thing. Once we feel more connected to our breaths and our mental chatter has quietened down, we'll set the motivation for today's session. We sit here today in order to become wiser and kinder and to better be able to benefit ourselves and all the beings around us, including the animals and mosquitoes, so that we are more at peace with ourselves and the environment around us at large. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings abide in a state of bliss, free from the two extremes of attachment and aversion, greed or hatred, keeping some close and others distant. Now we'll bring our awareness to the physical sensations throughout our bodies, breathing into any areas that feel tense or constricted. While being still, we adopt a posture of vigilance. Then, to signal our bodies that we are ready, we'll take 3 slow, deep breaths, breathing through our nostrils, down to our bellies, expanding the diaphragm, and finally the chest. Exhale effortlessly, settling the body in its resting state. Now, from within this serenity, arouse your imagination with 3 questions. The first one being, what would I love to receive from the world in order to have a happy, meaningful, and fulfilling life? What is it that I would like to get from the world in order to have a happy, meaningful, and fulfilling life? Some of these things may be tangible goods, such as food, lodging, clothing, and medical care. But the other requisites for your well being may be intangible, such as harmony in your environment, the warm companionship of others, the wise counsel to guide you in your spiritual journey. Bring clearly to mind the things you desire to meet your basic needs. Then allow the yearning to arise that may these authentic desires be fulfilled. Now pursue this vision of your own happiness a little more deeply. Clearly see your basic needs being fulfilled and inquire further into what more you would love to receive from the people around you and the environment at large. What could they provide you that would help you find the happiness you seek? You may bring to mind both the tangible and intangible things. Whatever that you would feel assists you in fulfilling your heart's desire. Now imagine that the world rises up to meet you here and now and provides you with all the external support that is needed to fulfill your aspirations. Each of us is constantly changing from moment to moment, day to day, as our bodies and minds are continually in a state of flux. The next question is, what kind of person do I want to become? What personal qualities do I want to possess? You are changing all the time, whether you choose to or not. So envision the changes you would love to experience in your evolution as a human being. Imagine both the long term and the short term changes. As you envision the person you would love to evolve into. Imagine that this transformation is actually taking place in real time, here and now. With all our desires and aspirations fulfilled, and with us having evolved into the kind of person we always wanted to be, we'll rest in this comfortable awareness and bliss. None of us lives in absolute isolation from the others. No matter where or how we live, we can't help but influence those around us through both our action and our inaction. We are always making an impact on the world, whether we want to or not. The last question you may ask yourself is, what would I love to offer to the world, to those around me, and to the environment at large? What kind of mark would I love to make on the world? Lovingly invite this vision into your field of consciousness, embellishing it with as many details as you can think of. And then imagine that this dream is being realized in real time, right here and now. Just as you seek happiness for yourself, so do all the people in your neighborhood yearn for their own fulfillment. Expand the field of your loving awareness to embrace each sentient being, human and non human, in your neighborhood, wishing, may each of you, like myself, find the happiness you seek, and may you cultivate its true causes. Continue to extend your loving kindness to everyone around you. like passing on a candle flame from one lamp to the other, gradually expanding your circle until it includes all the beings throughout the world, each one seeking happiness exactly like you. We'll bring this session to an end by dedicating all our efforts and our positive potential towards our own and others' happiness, so that no moment of distracted anger or negativity can ruin the good work we have just done. We'll hope that we'll be able to take this mind of loving kindness and peace outside of the cushion today as well into our daily lives throughout each hour and moment. Any virtue we may have accumulated from listening, understanding, reading, contemplating, and meditating on the Buddha's words, may that serve as a cause for our awakening. For only when we are awake or more awake are we beneficial or more beneficial to help ourselves and those around us. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll hope to see you again tomorrow with the other meditation instructors. And I'll see you next Wednesday. I'll just stay here for an extra minute or so in case anyone has any questions or any suggestions or feedback that may help me. That'll be so valuable. Thank you for joining today's session. Tushita Delhi, and good morning to you all. Thank you.